Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in case you didn't watch my last video, I actually had my husband do my makeup. It was the husband does my makeup tag. And he had actually a really good idea. Of course he didn't know how to execute it. But he used a blue, he used a green on my lid and the blue down here. I would go watch that video. It's kind of hilarious. It is long, I'm sorry. But it was really fun filming it with him. I'm getting over being sick, so if I either sound weird, I'm drinking a whole bunch of water, mess with my nose, I'm getting over being sick. To begin, I'm going to use my Makeup Beauty. I've already washed and moisturized my face. I'm going to use my Makeup Beauty eye primer. I've shown it a million times. It's just in a little pot. Put that all over the lid. All the way up to the brow bone, just so that whatever I put stays. So I'm actually, instead of setting my whole face with one color, I'm actually going to go in with my crease, and I'm going to have kind of a warm crease. This is a springy shade, or a springy tutorial, so I'm going to use this shade right here from the 35C palette. Can you see that? In my crease. I did take it almost all the way over, but I concentrated most of the color in the outer thing, and I didn't get any on my lid. I stayed right in the crease and a little bit above. It all depends on your eye shape, where you put your crease color or your transition color. I'm going to go in with, before I put my shimmery color on, I'm actually going to go in with a Milani Shadow Eyes crayon. Is that what that's called? It's pretty much a crayon. This is the Aquatic Style No. 5 12-Hour Wear Eyeshadow, and it's just in crayon form. And I'm going to put that all over the lid, just so the shimmery color has something to stick to. These are so soft. I'm going to take this crease brush from Ulta and just kind of buff out the crease right here, because I don't really want to cut crease. I'm not going to focus too much on it though, just because I know once I put the eyeshadow on top of it, I can buff out the eyeshadow. So I'm not going to worry too much. Just want to soften it like that. I am going to do a half wing with the brown. I don't have a brown eyeliner, so I'm either going to use this Physicians Formula Eye Definer eyeliner pencil in brown, or it's like this. It actually looks like the new Anastasia eyeliner or brow pencil, or I'm going to use an eyeshadow and I'm just going to make it into a eyeliner. I'm going to take this, it's a pretty big flat brush, pretty big, but I'm going to use it anyway, and I'm going to pick up that blue color I showed you guys earlier. Which one did I use? Use this one. I love Morphe eyeshadows because they are so freaking pigmented. And I'm just putting that all over that blue we put on there. And I do like that this is a slightly darker blue than the crayon itself. Just because, and see how I'm blending that out right there? We'll go back in with the crease color. But I'm going to take this is an e.l.f. brush that I use for my crease. I'm going to go back into that crease color pretty, I was going to say generously, but then I knocked it off my brush. And I'm going to just kind of tone down the blue that I put up there. I went in with a slightly darker brown, just to like kind of counteract the greenish that's happening right now. And you're back. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to go in with the Physicians Formula Eye Definer eyeliner, whatever, automatic eyeliner, and I'm going to just a half eyeliner. I actually used to use this for my brows. Weird, I know. But I was just like, it was at Dollar Tree, and I was like, I don't wear brown eyeliner ever. So, and I wanted it, of course. So I was like, why don't I So today I'm going to use the new Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer Foundation. I bought this forever ago. This is the lightest shade, number 1, Cream and Vanilla. It is still too dark for me. So, as we all know, I'm going to mix it with, because I said it in my, I don't know if I put it in, I mix it with the Becca Shimmering Perfector. It's basically a highlighter, but it's pure white. It's the shade Pearl. And I mix this with my foundations and it lightens them to the shade I need it to be. The only downside is if you're going for a matte finish, either powder real good or put on a matte primer and it'll kind of even it out. So, and I do like this because it has a pump. It does have a relatively matte finish. Oh, okay. I'm going to put hydration or hydrator on my face because mostly in the T-zone. Right here. Nose. And it is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer Hydrating Primer. I love this stuff. It's really good. I'm going to put the Fix and Perfect Pro Primer from Rimmel London. This is my favorite drugstore foundation or primer other than the Maybelline one that I showed you. This smooths, resurfaces, brightens, mattifies, and protects. And I'm going to put that like on my cheeks. Just because it's in a white thing. I've gone through 2 of these. Well, this is my second one. Just because I wanted to smooth out my cheeks a little bit. My cheeks have, like, acne-wise, they have toned down. Like, I used to have, like, some serious acne. Not serious. Like, I wasn't, like, it wasn't horrible. It's just more than I was used to. I was having serious breakouts. And then I got sick, and they just, like, went away. Maybe it's because I was dehydrated. I don't know. But I'm going to put that mostly on the cheeks because I am going to highlight, but I don't want to be all types of illuminating, and then I put on a highlighter, and then, Lord, that's too much. I have been recently putting on concealer before foundation, so I'm going to be putting, and then I put concealer on top, it's bad. I'm using the Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser from Maybelline. Just because I feel like this cancels out the darkness way better than putting it on after. And I just like how it looked the last time I did it. It is really good at canceling out redness, so we'll put it there. I'm going to use my, what's this called? Beauty Blender. Blend that out a little bit. So I'm going to take a pump and a half of the Milani foundation, and I'm going to have to do quite a bit of the Pearl because it was way too dark, like way too dark. I'm just going to take a brush, like the back end of a brush, and mix that together, and we'll see how that looks. I'm going to take, where is it? Right here. My Wet n Wild foundation brush. Just above it and look at this. I'm gonna look like freaking self-tanned on my face. I'm gonna have to blend it down. Some serious highlighting. This foundation is more of a matte finish because it does control oil and stuff, and it's like sweat proof and all that good stuff. But because I added so much of the Pearl, it looks like super luminous, which it's not. So, you know, This is so orangey. Like, it's not even like good orange. It's like carrot orange. We're gonna have to bring this down the neck. Hardcore. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay Naked Skin concealer that everyone loves. We are just gonna highlight that face like there ain't no tomorrow. I usually don't put this much on, but girl, it's foundation. It's just not gonna work. I'm gonna have to. I'm even gonna put some down here. Aid in the contour process. I'm not gonna contour too much, but this is a pretty look, guys. I'm back. Okay. Gonna use Beauty Blender. Blend this out. Oh, already looking better. I almost don't even need to bronze. Last time I used this foundation, I think I used it straight, or I put just like a little bit of pearl in. And I decided to put on the Urban Decay. I was like, I need to highlight like there's no tomorrow. And it looked so weird because I had like a super dark exterior on my face. Like someone went and was like, I'm gonna bronze you and contour you up, girl. And then they just kind of went crazy. But they did nothing on the inner side of my face. And I was like, oh Lord, this is not working out. Okay, yes, looks better. Much better. I might even be able to bronze. I am, however, going to bake a little bit. And I'm going to use the RCMA powder that I so dearly love. And I'm going to put it on a foundation brush. No, I'm going to put it on the Beauty Blender. I don't know why, the Beauty Blender just works so well for me. I saw that YWP started baking on her upper lip because her upper lip tends to get dark, and I was like, I'm gonna try that. Put a little here. Okay. Yeah. It's not as much as the huge. I've had this Beauty Blender for a month and I managed to rip it already. So, that's awesome. I'm going to take the crease color we took before, right down here, just to give my eyes a little bit of a transition from the green, so there's not like straight green. I'm not putting too much, I'm staying super close to the lash line. Just want to put a little bit of a shadow there. And then I'm going to go in with, where's it good? I'm going to take this super small like pencil brush from Morphe. All these Morphe brushes that I have, I got them in a kit, so they don't actually have numbers. So that's why I'm not saying numbers to you. It's not because I'm rude like that, I don't have brush numbers for you. I'm going to take that light green from the Morphe palette, the matte one. This green right here, the 35C. I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. And hope it comes out alright. So far so good. Super Eastery. Unintended. I think I'm going to put black in my waterline though. This spot right here. You need green in your life. I love that I'm using all these greens because I honestly don't like green. I'm going to use that same little brush and I'm going to go in with that darker brown that I used in the top lid and put it out here just to kind of bring those two together. Yes. We're going to go in with that green again. Real hard. In the inner corner. I'm going to pick up that green and spray it with, I don't have Fix Plus, but usually any type of makeup fix spray will work. Spray it. Give it a second. And it just makes it super bright and pigmented. I'm going to take this angled fluff and I'm going to use the shade Blonde from my Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette. This one up here. This is like the perfect highlight for me. I love it. It just looks so natural. Oh, I need to do my brows. Girl. Get it together. I'm going to do my brows real quick. Brush them out a little bit. I'm going to wipe away this big. Am I? Yeah, you're going to wipe away this big. I'm going to use a powder brush for Morphe. And I'm going to do mascara and before I do my liner because I don't know if any of y'all have ever noticed, if you do your liner before your mascara, it tends to come off. Okay. I have been using this, where is it? That's not it. It's from the new, I think it's from the new Tarte line. It's the Opening Act Lash Primer from Tarte. And I got this as a sample from Ulta when I went shopping forever ago. And I've been using it the last couple times and I love it. It's just a white primer, but the way it makes my mascara look is just so awesome. Y'all, can you see how just like crazy it's making my eyelashes? Probably can't. But that's just the primer. Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm going to let that set for a second. And I'm going to do some bronzer. I'm going to take that big powder thing that I used, powder brush, and I'm going to go in. Am I going to? No, I'm just going to bronze. I don't think I'm going to contour. I'm going to go in with the Morphe palette. A lot of Morphe. This is a Morphe bronzer palette, and I'm going to use, I think, a mixture of these two right here. These are pigmented, like, yeah. Okay. I highlighted with my Soft and Gentle MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I don't know if you saw that because my camera cut off and I didn't notice. But I also used my, you probably saw this, but I did my blush. I used these three right here. I used the top one just to kind of like even out like the super pink that happened. Now I'm going to use my liquid like eyeliner pencil from Milani. You can tell I've used it way too much. I'm going to tie line. Going in with mascara. Like, look at that. It's ridiculous. I'm using my usual, the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. Literally my favorite ever. Like, can y'all see that? That's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, and for the lips. I was debating between a purpley lip or a pink lip. So I've got a Maybelline Color Sensational lipstick in Power Peony, and it's like this really, I might actually use this. That's really pretty. It's like a lavendery, a purple pink. It's basically a purple pink, which is why I like it. And then I have an Enchantress blush from CoverGirl, and this is straight pink. And I feel like that might be too Barbie, but and then I just have like a pink gloss to put over it. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna put the CoverGirl on first for a little bit. That's pretty purple. That's not as pink as I thought it was gonna be. And I'm gonna put the Maybelline. Over it. Oh, good. Toned it down a bit. And this is it's a Cargo Cosmetics lip gloss in Anguilla, or Anguilla. It's got 2 L's, so I'm thinking it's Spanish. Anyway, looks like this. Super glossy, super pink. Is that everything? Oh, and of course, you have to set your makeup. I hope you guys enjoy this look. Let's get a better look. Look at the green. I think it turned out really pretty. My husband, when he did the makeup challenge, he put green on the top and blue on the bottom. And I think that it just looks a little bit better with the blue on top. And I told him that. I was like, I'm going to put the blue on top instead of the green. And then he actually suggested I do the brown eyeliner instead of the black, which I love. It makes it softer. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my channel and you enjoyed the video. Go ahead and leave a comment down below if you have something nice to say. Don't forget to share with your friends my video so that they can see something springy. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I love you. And I hope you have a good day, a good week. I hope you have a great Easter, because I'm probably not going to see you until after. And yes, I love you guys. Bye.